Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's a new week, which means it's a new weekly. I've completely gone in a different direction for this week. Usually I start out my weeklies with a clear defined plan. I've got Google images that I'm going to use. There's usually a Disney or Pixar theme. Not this week. This week I really was sort of stuck in what I was going to do. So instead I went for the more relaxed freeform approach. So I didn't have a plan with this one. I sat down and the first thing that came into my head was to make the headers for my daily to-dos into roofs of houses. And because that was roof of houses, I had space, so I turned things into window boxes and letterboxes. There was no plan. I can't tell you that it was a well thought out idea. I've gone as I'm going, I'm making it up as I go along, which I think is a good motto in life sometimes. Just fake it till you make it. I'm also in this spread using my 0.5 Pilot drawing pen, which is the thickest nib I own. Usually I switch it up between a 0.3 and a 0.5, but for this spread I started with the 0.5 and the majority of it is all in 0.5. And as usual, I will link everything that I use in the description box below. I do like going off piste sometimes though. I do like that I just sat down with no Google prompt, so I had nothing to help me along with the doodles. It was just give it a go. I wasn't even that fussed when it come to penciling things in. I was just more no, let's just do it. Let's just put something down. For me it feels a little bit risky because if you make a mistake or if I get to the end and I don't necessarily like it, then I feel a bit crappy. But for me, I learn more doing these type of spreads than I do if I'm just copying another image. And I think I've still been quite creative out of this. So with no plan, I've made my notes section into a funky little window box. I've got a letterbox that's turned up for my next weekly. And now I'm adding flowers because I didn't want to put green space all over it. So yeah, this spread has literally just gone along with me. Again, I don't have any idea of what colours that I want to put in for this spread yet. I'm putting in colour as I go. I know that my bushes are going to be green and that a letterbox is red. And so I'm making on-the-spot decisions and just going, let's try this one. Oh, and a special shout out, because in a couple of houses' time, I'm going to use that purple pen again, and I feel like we should have like a bazinga moment every time I use this purple pen. We should do a tally and we should take bets at the end of the year. How many times will I use the purple pen that bleeds through the page? On a typical Disney layout, I will colour swatch my pens so that I can colour match to a Disney character. So I can already see what it is that I want to draw, and then I'm matching different colours up. So there is a certain amount of taking your time and picking your colours and themes, and the confidence comes in knowing that once I've done that spread, it will all look cohesive and it should hopefully work. With this style, this is more by the seat of your pants style. This is me just picking up the closest pen to me and giving it a good go. And so I think at the end of that spread, I'm always left with that feeling of, do I like it? And inevitably, I can come up with about 4 or 5 different things that I'm like, oh, I should have changed that, or I should have done that instead. But I think I'm going to learn to love this layout just purely for the fact that I went with it. And I sat down, I started, I didn't think too much. I just went along and doodled. Each week I have a hormone tracker that I fill in. I upload to Instagram for daily stories. So in my tracker I have to cleanse, which is just basically to shower and look after my body. I have a house task because, hey, I'm happy to tick that I've done the washing up and that I'm an adult. I have whether I've worn makeup or not, because makeup's something new for me this year that I've been trying out. And then obviously to journal is to do my daily upload, and then hormone tracker is so that I remind myself to go back a couple of pages, fill out that hormone tracker, and then that way I'm keeping up to date with it. So the tracker I'm starting to find a groove with. Do you guys keep trackers? Is it something that you love? Hey, I've had so many different conversations with people. It's a Marmite topic. Let me know in the comments down below where you stand on the tracker. And as always, I'll see you next Sunday.